Kill Williams from Georgia if he come back off injury. But if they can stay healthy, they're in good hands. Regardless, though. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Off the Bench. It's episode 2. I'm Zoe, and I got the guys with me.
Yo,
Yo,
back.
Today we're going to be talking about free agency and a little bit of
man.
draft talk with the draft around the corner. So starting off with free agency, what stood out the most to y'all?
I'll say like the teams with money actually spent their money. Like the Raiders, the Titans, those teams really came out there and decided to like spend money, get the needs they needed. Like the Raiders, they went all down their defense, and they also got a primary offensive center in Linderbaum that can help their QB1 who they're gonna draft Mendoza. We all know, but yeah, getting Linderbaum was amazing for them. And then the Titans got Warner Robinson, fucking who else? They all defense basically. Yeah, and they got 2 new starting corners, so it's pretty good.
They loaded.
I say the Rams kind of stood out to me because them trading for McDuffie was kind of like I would have never expected that. I would never even expected the Chiefs to trade McDuffie to the Rams. So that kind of stood out to me. Also the Panthers, like them going all out on Jalen Phillips. They gave that man the bag, bro. Like Lordy. But yeah, I say those 2 teams really stood out to me the most because Rams getting Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson. That's like a good duo for
Yeah, they split them right from the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. So I say them 2.
For me, probably the Ops Bills. The DJ Moore move was pretty cool. I ain't really too big on it, bro, because once you guys see Gonzo kind of stopping that car right then and there. And with Panthers, I would say I ain't really like the overpaying Jalen Phillips. Like $120 million, that's a little crazy to me. For a dude who averages 7.5 sacks, nah.
I ain't gonna lie, they had to pay the market, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You getting paid
they did
Micah
overpay,
money.
But
That's Micah money.
It is
not Micah money, but it's up there.
It's up there. No, it's up there. Definitely up there.
But I like that Devin Lloyd move. They got Devin Lloyd. I like that move. That was a good ass move.
Good price.
That was a good move. I forgot they got him.
Man, as a Bucs fan, this has been a crazy all season as a Bucs fan. We lost Mike Evans, went to the 49ers this season, and Levante David just retired a couple of days ago. So 2 legends gone, but I'm not surprised that they both old. David was like 35, 36. Mike Evans. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much of Mike Evans for real. Our wide receiver core is in good hands. That's all I'm gonna say. Salute to Mike Evans. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we in great hands.
Great.
Better than y'all receiving core.
I mean, obviously, you guys have
no. I mean, it's literally there be no thought behind it.
Listen.
What the hell?
You can have better receivers. All right.
But who quarterback can perform the best?
We're not talking about the quarterbacks right now. We're talking about receivers. But
who gonna get him the ball?
We're talking about receivers. We're talking about
Who gonna get him the ball?
Baker Mayfield.
Man, Baker be slinging.
Ain't gonna lie. What happened? Like, ain't gonna lie. Mac was cooking early on, and he just disappeared. So.
Hey, for the viewers in the back, since he said that, just watch this in the back for the rest of the video. 10-minute video of Baker's interceptions. This is their quarterback right here. Watch this in the back for the rest of the video.
Come on,
keep going. Bro, what happened with Mac, bro? Like, he was on my fantasy, bro. He was supposed to be that little sneaky underdog, bro. He just fell off like halfway through the season, bro. Like,
disappeared.
He got a hamstring injury. After that, it was wraps. But
ain't like he lost himself rookie of the year.
Yeah, he had it in the bag if he kept going. But
just throwing hamburger to Jahar right there.
Oh, I was about to say that Jahar Campbell right there.
Yeah.
Why are you watching Baker's interceptions? What type of hate is this? He got Baker Mayfield interceptions playing in the background, bro. Nigga, play back the Super Bowl performance. Actually, play back.
Some guy named Hamlet.
Niggas start trying to throw shots.
He's literally playing Baker's interceptions video on YouTube at home on the back of his screen. Come on, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Just go on Drake May playoff performance, and that's all I gotta say.
That one's coming up soon.
Drake May hater either, but
I'll be good. We good.
Don't show no high good performance. You gotta show that Super Bowl performance, bro.
Nah, it's coming.
All right, so we get into next. Want to ask y'all who y'all think is free agency winners and free agency losers.
My winners is probably, like I said earlier, the Raiders. I feel like they set themselves up to be like a team that goes from being bad to being good, like how we did last year. Just when you're able to spend your money, especially in the right places, like how we did last year. Won the Super Bowl, 14 wins. But we're not talking about that. But we did that, and we spent our money. We spent our money right, and we were able to get in the playoffs. I feel like they could be a team sneaky in the playoffs, especially with Mahomes being down. That division is wide open. And then my losers.
Crowded division, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's wide open, exactly. It's crowded. It's crowded with. It's crowded with the Broncos. Any one of them teams could possibly win it. You don't know how Mendoza's gonna come out there. Mendoza looks like how Mendoza looked out there, especially when they got Clint Kubiak. Things like that just make them into a playoff team. But I would say the losers will have to be the Falcons. I ain't gonna lie, the Falcons did nothing. Like they have so many holes in that team right now. Like right, don't even know they signed Tua to relive his career, try to do the Sam Darnold shit. No, that's not gonna happen. It's Tua. We know what Tua is. He's not. He's nowhere better than it was. They didn't get a cornerback two next to AJ Terrell. They didn't do shit. They did nothing. That team is literally the same. That's why you got the offseason problems with fucking James Pierce. We're not gonna talk about that shit, but yeah, that shit. They got too much going on over there. They're basically dumpster fire.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I'd say I honestly have to agree with the Raiders being the winners, but I'll give a different answer. I can say the Chiefs. You can consider. Nah, I only say that because they got K9.
They lost two corners.
That's kind of they
But
lost.
they got some solid. They had Noah Williams. He was solid last year for them. They got some guys over there. Yeah, they got the first round pick. They're probably at that 9 pick. They probably gonna take the lane. So we'll see.
But only because they got K9, they just like needed a running back to help their offense to keep going. Because Pacheco, he's after he got hurt, their team just like kind of dwindled down the running back room. They had Kareem Hunt taking a majority of the snaps, and he was looking like running back one for a cool second. So I feel like them getting K9 is definitely going to expand their offense with the weapons they already got. Plus, they signed Travis Kelce to 3 years recently. So, I guess you can say they're winners because they definitely needed help with that running back group.
Does not make him a winner, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Before I even say my joint,
I like the moves they made.
Before I say my joint, that Travis Kelce joint is an L. Bro,
the L move.
He looked like he was regressing this year, and we signed bro to $3 million, 50 bands.
Yeah,
50 mil.
It's really 1 year, 12 mil. You know how they gotta like make the contract work and shit. I don't mind the move. I feel like the signing Kelce, but you got to bring back one of your greats. Like, even if he wants to come back, you bring him back, bro. He didn't look like Kelce this year, but
I mean, I don't know. When you have 2 first-round picks, bro, what they get? They get 16, right? 16, 12, some shit like that. They got the Rams joint, right? Falcons first round.
No, they got the Rams joint, so they got 29.
No. Rams kept their 29, right? Or they got Rams gave them their late one?
Yeah.
Never mind. Still a dot L. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not paying Travis. I'm not paying Travis that pay. Okay,
me either, bro.
You could have got dude on Wuku from who just went to the Commanders. You could have got bruh for that.
Shit, yeah, you could. I mean,
you could have got bruh for that.
It's not about that. It's really about like just keeping your guys around, bro.
The chemistry, but I don't agree with the pay still.
Because at the same time, Travis Kelce is Mahomes' safety valve, bro. Like that's his go-to guy when everything is like not going right. He gonna look for Travis Kelce, and it's not even just the fact that he's like a huge weapon because they have other guys like they got Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy. Now they got Kenneth Walker. They can have what's it called the other name? What's that other wide receiver they got? He ain't really like no crazy factor, but
I
think so. Yeah. No, not Thornton.
They have Royals from Utah State. They got him. Big second year. He didn't
really do much.
They're probably gonna draft first year. It's likely, so it doesn't matter.
Probably. I mean, they got the 9th pick, so they could really go corner or tight end.
Yeah, they can go. corner early, receiver late. Like that's a perfect setup.
Go edge too. I keep hearing Ruben Bang going to him.
And they can go edge if he's there. If he's there, they probably could. But I don't think they're gonna force that. I feel like they have major need at corner. Corner's probably where they're gonna pick a 9.
Yeah. But I don't know
But
if Delane's not there at 9. Because
Delane's not there at 9.
If he just ran a 4.3 and he was the best cornerback coming out the SEC, so we'll see what's up.
McCoy, I ain't gonna lie, McCoy looks good at his pro day, which I think is like in a week from now. Yeah, he might go up there. Like his stock might go up.
And then Cohen Hood from Tennessee, bro.
He
was nice too.
Hood. Yeah, he nice.
But I didn't forget my winners and losers. My fault. Winners. Easily Raiders. I mean, I would say Raiders now because they're keeping Max. So it's like their defense is loaded. So hopefully they can get a grab a corner in the second round. Losers, I got 2. I got Panthers. Actually, no, I got 1. Yeah, Panthers.
Oh, Panthers? Whoa.
I mean, I don't like the Jalen Phillips signing, bro. Like that's a lot of money for a guy who's been hurt every year of his career. Hold on.
You understand. You got to pay the market, bro. Like I told so many people about this shit. Like you got to pay the market. It's a high price, but it's a need. They need an edge. They drafted 2 edges last year. They were okay, but they realized you need a primary edge to be good in this league.
They could have got Chase Young for way less money than that. The guy had the same amount of sacks than Chase Young.
I ain't gonna lie, but Chase Young don't know how to stop the run. But Jalen Phillips is a good player.
He is, but I'm like, bro, I'm not signing that guy for $120 million.
You're paying him for the upside. That's what it is. You're paying him for the upside.
His upside is he's been injured every single year of his career.
You gotta hope you don't get injured. That's how it is. What's the you do?
You said Panthers and who else?
And Raiders my winner. I can't.
Not the losers. The losers.
Losers. I don't want to say Giants because we're kind of just running back the New York Ravens at that point. Like you didn't really do anything. You didn't really do anything in Baltimore. You didn't brought every single body you did it with in Baltimore to the Giants. So like I like they're 50-50 for me. It's like you didn't brought a lot of the guys you were in Baltimore who you couldn't win with to the guys. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, as a Bucs fan and as a Falcons hater, but also not just a Falcons hater, they also ass. But they're definitely the losers this offseason.
Terrible.
So I agree with you, B. They signed Tua, and that makes them automatically a loser. That nigga ass. But as a winner, I keep saying Raiders. I'm gonna switch it up. Besides the Raiders, I'm gonna go Commanders. I'm not gonna say winners all the way, but
no, I feel like they added a lot. They added
some good signings. They had some good signings. I ain't gonna lie. So they had some good pickups that I like for their team. They fill a lot of needs they had, and a lot of holes they had. So they got the 7th pick this year. So we'll see how that plays out.
Another team that I'll say with a loser is probably the Bucs. Yeah, they did nothing.
How are we a loser, bro?
What did y'all add?
How we added
See how you gotta think about it?
From the Lions, Anzalone, we got him on the cheap deal. He wanted to come to Tampa anyway. We got Kenneth Gainwell, who's better than Rachaad White, who we lost.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a better pickup. You got what's my man from the Lions? The edge rusher, Al-Quadin Muhammad.
1 year, 1 year, brother.
Better than Hassan Reddick last year.
Dang, Gary. None of these players are like
upgrade. It's really upgrade in every position.
It's not an upgrade. It's just you're just replacing players.
No, you're replacing with better players.
No, you're betting with the Muhammad nigga. You're betting on the upside that he had 11 sacks last season.
No,
he had 11 sacks. Before that, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything in the league, bro. He had 11 sacks last year. 1 year, wonder, bro. It's the same reason we didn't bring Chase on back.
You know how much you paid him, bro?
Nothing.
Like $6 million. How is that?
Exactly.
How are we upside?
That's upside. You're because he had nowhere else to go.
He's a rotational player. He's a rotational player. We're gonna draft an edge.
Dang, I'm just saying. Listen, you guys lost Mike Evans. I'm saying you lost Mike Evans and you lost Levante David. He just retired. So it's like
it's not a free agency loser, bro.
Nigga, he retired. Either way, you had to fill that hole.
We gonna die.
Anzalone's cool, but he's not nothing that you know what I'm saying. Like that's
Wait.
like for the Bucks this year. Think about Giannis.
Anzalone is pretty good.
Wait.
Anzalone pretty good.
Wait, I love Levante, but
Good.
did you watch him play last season?
He was bad, nigga. I mean, bro,
So is it?
he was bad, but like,
Why you putting that
he's
into the-
not that big of an upgrade, bro.
Huh?
Like at all.
You said what?
He's not a big upgrade at all.
Anzalone is a better upgrade than we had last year, 100%.
Barely. Barely.
But you just hating, but it's okay.
I'm not hating. I'm just keeping it real, bro.
Who the Patriots get? Not AJ Brown yet.
We got
Hey.
upgraded. We get shit. We got Romeo Dobbs on a great deal. We got AJ Brown next too. We ain't speak on that though. But we got Romeo Dobbs.
See, I got playing in the back.
Tucker, great guard. Tucker, great guard. All basically he was all pro guard when he was healthy.
Yep.
Then we got Kevin Byard, all pro safety.
Yep. Hey, don't forget.
Led
the league interceptions last year. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
We lost Diggs, but we're getting number 11 from the Eagles. I'm gonna stop saying his name, but number 11 for the Eagles. I'm gonna just say that. But
AJ Brown, bro. Like, stop.
Okay, whatever you said. But we're adding pieces that can set our team up for better results.
Hey,
We actually upgraded in damn near every position. I mean, you can say Dobbs. I mean, obviously Dobbs might not be better than Diggs, but Dobbs is still as solid as Diggs.
Wow, Romeo Dobbs, huh?
Yes, Romeo Dobbs. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. When we first signed Dobbs, I wasn't crazy big on it. I'm still not big on it. Like, he got to show me something. Like, I wasn't big on a fullback signing, but I can see the vision. If he can get Travion going in these open field runs, I'm all here for it. I'm big on the Byard signing. The Byard signing, that shit say no fly zone back there now.
I do like Byard. I do like the Byard sign. That's the only one I play.
Listen, like Josh McDaniels' offense needs a fullback, so we got that fullback now. So then we can really unlock the offense.
We'll see.
Highlights in the back.
How do y'all feel about Broncos getting Waddle though? That was like a sneaky.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like it.
That's
I like it. The price.
I'm gonna love Waddle. Oh my god.
The price is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, Sean Payton knows how to use a receiver like that. So Waddle, that's what they were missing last year. They were missing a deep threat. They had Troy Franklin. He was okay. He was solid, but he's not Waddle.
Marvin
Mims,
6'4"
receiver they had over there. I'm forgetting that guy.
Hmm?
They had Sutton. They had a deep threat. They just don't run deep. They don't run deep plays. Those guys are RPO merchants.
Sutton's a possession contested catch type nigga. He not a deep threat. He not gonna blur a nigga down the field. I ain't gonna lie. They need a deep threat. Marvin Mims is good. Like Marvin Mims is good. He got open space, but when you get a receiver like Waddle, that price was crazy. A little crazy to me, but hey, a receiver like Waddle, it's gonna open up their offense, especially with Sean Payton.
Was the first and the third for Waddle?
Yeah.
First and third.
That is a lot. That's the same. I'm trade I give up AJ Brown, but Waddle younger than him, so
you ain't trading
first. Waddle. Now they only a year older than him. A year.
He's like a year apart. Think about like Waddle actually like the thing that people have with like AJ Brown situations is that AJ Brown got like some injuries concerns, but that's why we not trading the first for AJ Brown.
If we trade him, it's for his first, but I hope you know that.
If you think we're gonna trade, because it's obviously not gonna happen. It's obviously not gonna happen during this draft. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen after June 1st, or we're not trading at 2027 first, especially when it's one of the best drafts ever, possibly one of the best drafts ever. We're not trading the first for AJ Brown.
Wait.
That's how we want.
Only defensively though. I ain't gonna lie.
What? Nigga, what? Jeremiah Smith? What the fuck?
Oh, talking about the following year.
Yeah, next year.
Jeremiah Smith. Nigga, we're not even sniffing his fucking big toe.
I'm just saying, like, Jeremiah Smith. I'm talking about this draft class, the next draft class after this one is crazy. There's so many niggas in that draft class. That's why these picks right now, like the picks next year are gonna be worth way more. Like niggas not gonna trade that first round pick next year for AJ Brown. We can just wait and draft a good receiver.
Man, ain't gonna lie, y'all not getting Jeremiah Smith. Y'all had to shit the bed.
Nah. Obviously not Jeremiah Smith. That was just an example. But like I would say, like I don't know, maybe like a Kang Coleman or some shit like that.
I
Dog.
like that one. I like that one.
Yeah, dog.
I like that one. That boy
About
a
this draft
dog.
though, this year, I love the tight ends in this draft. Like it's a lot of late round tight ends around like the third round, and I'm loving this year. A bunch of them guys, but the defense is definitely taking over this draft though.
For sure.
Yeah, defense for this draft for sure. Yeah, for this draft specifically, yeah, it's basically defense.
So I got a debate question for y'all.
Mm.
Would you rather draft best player available or draft for need?
It depends. I ain't gonna lie. It depends. Like, are you talking about this draft specifically, or are you saying like
I mean, in general.
in general? I ain't gonna lie. Like, in certain situation, I would say draft best player available. It depends. Like with the pick we have, or like the pick of like it depends on where you're picking. Because like if I'm picking in the late rounds and a nigga fall to me and he's the best player available, and we got a guy at his position, I'm taking the best player available. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I know if I know what he can do on the field, I'm taking the best guy available. Like when it comes to drafting, bro, you don't draft all like, oh, this nigga's that's good, or like this nigga's he could fit with our team. You want to draft the best nigga that's gonna be the best impact on your team.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, I agree with that. It's more so depend on where you're picking on and who that best player available is. Like you don't want to just pick a player because he's the best person, and then say it's like a wide receiver, and you already have a stat wide receiver group. You just add in more.
You got it. I mean, I don't know, cause like the Bucks did it and it worked out.
I mean, the Bucks did it, but
They added Mecca.
They did it, but did they make the playoffs? That shit didn't help them, bro. Like you
Don't
feel
matter,
me?
we
It helped. I ain't gonna lie. You can't say that
That
helped.
don't matter. Look, that don't matter.
They-
We have you see how the offense play out. You see how we just lost Mike Evans, right? So let's say we didn't. No. Actually, let's backtrack. Let's just say the whole season. You know how many injuries we had the whole season? The Godwin injury,
Oh, I
like
did.
he missed like 8 games. So let's just say, imagine we didn't grab Mac. Then what? We stuck with J Mac was hurt too, so we stuck with Tez Johnson,
I
Sterling
feel like
Shepard.
y'all had no choice but to drive Mac at that point because it's like y'all already knew Mike Evans was already out the door. Chris Godwin, he just had
I know, we didn't.
his whole ankle was like fucked up. He never came back the
I
same.
get that.
You knew he was the same.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That year they paid Chris Garland, so they obviously paid that. They paid him, and they knew they also had J Mac on the rise. They had J Mac on the rise. Like it's just it didn't make sense to them for them to draft receiver last year, but they did, and it worked out. But they took the best player available. The best player didn't win.
I agree, but I still feel like it depends on how bad your team is too. Because if you draft for your needs, it kind of helps you out in the long run. Because it's like it sets you up for future drafts or future trades or whatever. So I say it'd be better if you just draft for your needs for
Draft for needs.
Yeah. For me, draft for needs. I ain't gonna lie. Well, draft best available for your need. I guess that's a better answer. Like if I need an edge, I'm drafting the best available at that edge position. I'm not drafting like if I don't need a wide receiver who's like the best wide receiver in the class, I'm not drafting him if I don't need him.
Crazy. That's insane. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not insane. But like if I had all right, so I'm not putting it like not in our team's perspective, right? Because we need one. So it's like I'm not gonna put it that. But actually, I'm gonna use like that. Josh McDaniels' system doesn't need a super wide receiver one. We've already seen it 6 Super Bowls. We've seen it. He doesn't need a super wide receiver one. So if I know we desperately need an edge to where I've seen us, we can't complete sacks, we miss a lot of tackles, and I see the best available edge, that's what I'm getting. Because I know if you have a good quarterback, you have a good be seen what May over the past, not May, McDaniels over the past year, you don't need a superstar receiver. Obviously, people want one, but it's not like we rely on need, like we need it, like we don't need one. You know what I mean?
I get you. I get you saying like I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. But like a best receiver could elevate your offense. Obviously, we need an edge, yes. But like if you feel like, say like Jordan Tyson's there at 29, or we picked 29 or 30 or 31. My fault.
31.
If Jordan Tyson's there at 31, and we take an edge over Jordan Tyson, I'll be pissed off because Jordan Tyson's literally the best receiver in the draft. Why the fuck would I? Why would I want? I don't care. I don't like. Listen. We need an edge, but an edge position, bro. I'm a key to Buck. Like that's something, especially in this class, you could draft the edge position in the second round, and it still might be as good as the edge position in the first round. Especially this class has great edges, so I'm not geeked when I could draft a best player like Jordan Tyson at 29. Like, come on, bro, you don't do that shit. You don't pass up on generational, not generational talent, but damn generational talent, bro. I'm not saying he's generational, but I'm just saying like in the case of a player that could actually be generational.
I'm gonna hold that one for later. Just said Jordan Tyson is the best receiver in the class.
Yes, Jordan Tyson the best receiver.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I could believe it because it's coming from you.
What?
No, for real.
Turn on the tape. On me. On me, he's the best receiver in the draft.
On you? Oh, no, that's crazy.
He's better than
On
Tate.
me. Yes, he's better than Tate. What the fuck? Watch the film, gang. I'm telling you, he's better than Tate. He's the best receiver in the draft.
He's better than Lemon too?
He's better than Lemon. Yes.
I can agree with Lemon.
Yes.
I can agree.
Tyson is the best receiver in the draft.
I ain't gonna lie. We just want to let it play out. I'm not gonna speak. I'm not even gonna say too much. Tate and Lemon is replaceable, but Tyson number 3. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he's one, gang. He's one. I'm telling you.
We're gonna see, though. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna say too much. We're gonna see.
Like, you gotta understand, like with Carnell Tate, niggas playing next to Jared, the best receiver in the fucking nation, Jeremiah Smith. Like, come on, gang. I'm not saying like he's a good receiver, but I just like Tyson over him. Tyson got everything.
Look, last year we had the same conversation. Look, I came out. I said Tet, wide receiver 1 coming into the draft this year. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Tet?
I know you remember that. Gamir remember. I remember that shit. And then look what happened.
I mean, nigga, that's Tet. I mean, Tet was a receiver 1. Yeah. What the fuck? I think that wasn't really a hot take because he kind of was.
You didn't agree with me.
What'd I say?
Travis Hunter, wide receiver 1.
I mean, listen,
Travis.
I was saying that Travis is a really good receiver. Yes, I feel like if he was a full-time receiver, he could be better than Tet. That's what I'm saying. But he's not a full-time receiver, so I'm saying.
Sorry, man.
It's not a bad take. And plus, Jags ain't really utilize him right.
They ain't utilize him right. It's all about how you utilize, bro.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Tet would have been wide receiver 1, even if Travis was a full-time receiver.
Regardless.
You ain't gonna lie. The ability, bro, you put that ball in Travis's hand, crazy. Like I'm keep about it. And you look. I'm trying to say, once you do turn on Jordan Tyson's film, the nigga look like a mix of Devontae Adams and Jamar Chase. The nigga is. I'm trying to tell you. Turn on the film. The nigga is just, he moves so fucking smooth. The only concern is the injuries, bro. Injuries. I mean, bro, the injuries right now is a hamstring. He obviously tore his ACL a while back, and that shit hasn't bothered him. It's really just the hamstring right now that's bothering him. If he can work past that and get past the hamstring injuries, bro, nigga's top best receiver in the draft, literally.
We're gonna see. But now I want y'all guys to give me one team y'all feel like is in good hands going into the season, and one team y'all feel like it's like, hey, y'all might be cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna start. Good hands. I feel like the Jaguars are in good hands. They didn't do much this all season. Like, I think some of their fans probably mad that they didn't do much, but from what I've seen, they have the pieces behind the guys that they lost. Like, they lost Devin Lloyd, but you could easily replace a linebacker in the draft, or even if they probably have some linebackers on their team. So, like, yeah, they didn't really lose much. They lost ECN, they got 2 in, so they'll be fine. I think they'll still be in a good position to win their division. So yeah, I feel like the Jaguars not a team like that, but a team I would say Pentagon is the Bucks. Every single team in their division got better, but them.
No, they didn't. The Panthers did not. I mean,
the Panthers literally got better. They got better the Panthers were a good defense last year.
They did not get better.
The Falcons might not got better, but they're already set up pretty good. I mean, keep offensively, but listen, y'all are already on the cusp of what, firing your coach, doing all this other shit, and you lose your best, probably one of your best players all time, because he obviously wanted to go in a different direction because he knew y'all was gonna be on shit. So I would be worried as a fan, especially you. So I feel like you should be worried because you guys might win like 7 games a year, and then your coach gets fired. So I know you want that. So.
Some of my coaches get fired. I'm not worried at all. This is a win-win situation for me. If we win, if we have a good record, and go to the playoffs, cool, made the playoffs. If we lose, Top Bo is getting fired. I'm happy he getting fired. Let's get a new
I'm
coach.
just saying though, like
I don't even care
if
no
I
more.
was you, and I feel like I feel like
Blow it all up.
I mean, you want to blow it all up, but I'm just saying, like, this is basically probably a rebuild year, not rebuild year, but basically that blow it all up. Y'all probably gonna blow it up all year, blow it up
Hey,
next
but
year.
roster is still better than other teams' roster in the NFC South, but I don't want to hear none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know about that, bro. Saints are starting to cook later on this season. They just
I
added
don't hear.
ETN. They're gonna get their run game going. Their
Nah, I don't
defense
want to hear shit about the Saints.
pretty solid last year. I don't know, gang.
Our biggest
Panthers,
problem is staying
Panthers,
healthy.
oh, but the Panthers picking up, with the Panthers pick up, their defense was already pretty solid last year. If they get a pass rush with Jalen Phillips, they hoping that they get from him. I ain't gonna lie, their team is pretty good. All they have to focus on is Bryce Young playing good, literally. And the Falcons, all they got to hope is Penix plays good. Penix is good, and if Penix plays, they got Drake London, fucking Bijan Robinson. The defense, especially if James Pierce is acquitted of all the shit he did, their defense is gonna be pretty good too.
Ain't worried about none of them teams for real. Besides the Panthers, I ain't worried.
All right, you'll see.
Wait, go ahead, Hero, bro.
Bro, you can go. You can go right quick.
Panic meter. You said they're in good hands. Probably I
Team
say
team they're cooking.
Rams. They in good hands. You can find. Yeah, you finally got your cornerback, one that you desperately been needing for the last few years to kind of get you over that hump. At the end of the day, you still kind of, for the most part, when the Rams get to the playoffs, they kind of slow down with they that one game away to get there. So I see it. They got they're in good hands. Losers.
They're cooked. That team might be cooked.
Yeah, it probably gotta go. Yeah, Falcons. Falcons. Yeah, fuck. Yes, the Falcons. Yeah, you got Tua turn the ball over. Honestly, you got.
I mean, like obviously, yeah, they weren't even actually good last year. So I feel like it's not too much panic. Their fans know probably expect it to probably be the same, maybe. And they got a new coach, so it might take a little time to revamp their team.
I don't know, but it's like you got two guys who's been injury prone their entire career. It's like, and then Kirk's a free agent, so it's like you want to lose situation at that point. You know, Penix he fucking stepped back wrong move. God forbid he stepped back the wrong way. Brody out for the rest of the season. Tua he fought the wrong way. And then you got fucking Young Cool throwing the ball. So they in a tough position. You want to grab somebody from a fucking Waffle House down there to toss the rock around for a fucking cheeseburger.
Somebody had a quick trick. For me, one team that I say is in good hands.
Kyle just took off on the Bucks.
Off the top of my head, man, I guess you could say the Raiders. I don't want to keep saying the Raiders' names, but it's like they did make some pretty good signings that can help them within the next 3 to 4 years. So it's like it'll get them pretty far. And as far as of the defensive side, like their defense is pretty stacked now. So their defense is pretty solid with the pieces they got. And I'd say a team that is like a lost cause, bro. Cowboys. I don't care about nobody say, bro. The Cowboys, bro. They got Kobe Durant, but I feel like he ain't really much, bro. Like we barbecue him every time we play, bro. So I don't think they really did much. They traded Odiggy Zua. That's one of their good interior linemen. But they already got Quentin Williams.
He was not good last. They added. Ain't gonna lie, they got Kenny Clark still too, and they got Quinn Williams. So that's what they probably gonna ride into. They also they just added Rashad Gary to that D line. I feel like they're pretty. And then they got what 2 first too, or they got 1. They got 2.
They got 2 first.
They got 2. I'm saying I feel like they're in a great spot to draft some guys. They probably all they got draft is defense.
Hey, hold that thought. I got a question for that.
a single cowgirl on the fucking field, bro. Only one I'm worried about is George Pickens. That's it. And CD Lamb.
I see it's a little bias.
Everybody
A little
else,
bias in that answer, huh?
You better get scared of Dak
you
Prescott.
know
You
what?
line your ass up.
There's a little bias in that answer. I feel like Eagles fans and shit.
Nobody scared of Dakota, bro. That nigga choking the playoffs, bro. He don't even have like it's been years since he had a playoff win, bro.
Didn't he beat shit down y'all leg the last time y'all played?
Oh shit.
Then we beat shit down his leg the first time we played.
Don't matter who won the most recent one.
It don't matter.
That was like 28-0, right? 21-0, something like that.
He was up 21-0. And they came back. But I mean that's because of KP inconsistent ass coaching, bro. Like his play calling was how you call a great first half?
Everything.
How you call a great first half and then just go non-existent to hitch routes in the fucking second? Like I'm tired of talking about KP, bro. He not even on my team no more, bro. I don't care. So go ahead, bro.
If I had to say a team is in good hands, if they can stay healthy, I'm gonna say 49ers. Kyle Shanahan, the top 3 coach in the league, hands down. Him and Sean McVay, 2 of the best coaches in the game. I mean, they geniuses. They got Mike Evans, Caffrey. I know he getting old, but Brock Purdy still solid. George Kittle solid. Brad Warner come back off injury. Still got Nick Bosa coming off injury. I like Mikael Williams from Georgia if he come back off injury. But if they can stay healthy, they're in good hands. Regardless, though, they still got Kyle Shanahan, great coach.
Let me guess. You a 49ers fan now too? Mike Evans.
You see my shirt, bro?
I'm just saying.
You see my shirt, bro?
I know some guys they just like teams when certain players.
Ain't trying to hear none of that.
I thought maybe you was one of those guys.
Ain't trying to hear none of that.
No, he is.
What? On what?
Brady.
Maybe you're a 49ers fan.
He gonna be like on the back end.
Look, if you're not on my team, bro, if you're not on the Bucks, bro, you are up. I don't care what type of player you are.
All right, so Mike Evans are op now, Lordy.
I don't care. I still like Mike.
After everything he done for y'all, you gonna switch up on him?
Yeah, he got y'all niggas a bowl, bro. I mean, Tom Brady got y'all that drink, but he participated. He was a reason.
If you lead the team and you don't come back, you're not on my team. You are an op. I don't care. And I still like Mike. I still respect him. I hope he do good. But he's an op.
See, look. This was the difference from between Bucks Nation and Pace Nation. Whenever my young Pats go, I'm hoping they ball. Mac Jones, wherever he land on, Brody can go to the XFL. I'm rocking with him. Jayhawk,
not that nigga.
Jayhawk, he on the Ravens. I hope he hoop. Keon White, whatever Brody doing.
Hey, B just contradicting that whole statement.
I mean, I fuck with y'all niggas, all the niggas that might be on my team before, but not Mac Jones, gang. Not that nigga, fool. I'm a key to back. That nigga was terrible. Nigga, like, I ain't gonna lie. The fact that you're defending Mac Jones is outrageous to me, but we'll leave that alone.
Different topic for a different day. I get deep about that one. I ain't gonna lie. Get deep about that.
He might feel like it's cooked. It's the Steelers. They're cooked. They're a middle of the pack team, so they never asked enough to get a top 5 to 10 pick, and not good enough to contend for Super Bowl. So every year they just keep drafting middle of the pack players. Aaron Rodgers is older. Now I do like Michael Pittman. I do like him and DK. 1 and 2. Like that's solid. They lost Gainwell when the free agency came to us. Now they got Jamel Dean, the corner, but nigga made of glass. Jalen Ramsey, I mean, he getting older. Joey Porter Jr., he's nice, but the whole D line is aging. I mean, Cameron Hayward, T.J. Watt, Highsmith. So I just don't think I'm not a big fan of Mike McCarthy either. They hired him as a coach this season. I don't see any bright lights for them moving forward between the next 3 to 5 years. I don't see anything popping off for them. Nobody on that team excites me really. So
Will Howard do.
Will Howard excites you?
Yeah. Howard gonna be a dog, boy.
Will Howard.
Will Howard's nice.
Will Howard is not good, gang. I mean, listen. He went to Ohio State. I'm saying national champion, respect. But come on, gang.
Sit behind you're behind A-Rod, and then you got Mike McCarthy, the QB guru. Hey, you in good hands, boy.
Guru.
I don't know, but we gonna see.
I don't know about Will Howard, gang. I know one of my friends. He's a Steelers fan, And he's big on Will Howard. He think Will Howard next Joe Burrow or some more shit. Fuck no. Will Howard is not good.
I ain't that big
Fuck.
on him.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I met a lot of Steelers fans delusional about Will Howard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't that big.
Lie. Like,
But I got another debate question for y'all. So let's just say you had enough money to afford it, right? And the players you're trying to get an R2O. Would you rather build your team off of drafting or build them off of free agency?
it can be anybody.
Yeah, like if you answer the question, like it don't matter per team. If you got money and you can afford it, and the players on the market not too old. I know players be too old and you're not about to sign a 30-year-old and draft a 23-year-old, but you got the money and you can afford it. Would you rather build your team through the draft or through FA? Like the Raiders just went crazy in the FA. Let's just say they had added more offensive pieces and they had more money. Like would you rather do that, or would you rather draft some players?
I feel like I would rather. I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather sign free agents. Cause you know they're already proven. Drafting a player, bruh, they could be good in college and then be some shit in the NFL, bruh. Like at that point, you're really just betting on upside with a draft. Draft is really just upside or what you feel like they can fit in your scheme or anything like that. Things like that is what the draft is for. When you're for free agency, I know a player. I've seen what he could do in the actual league. I know what he produced. Like fucking like say like a player like how
AJ Brown, for example.
Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce was in free agency. Alec Pierce is a 1,000-yard receiver. I would have gave Alec Pierce a bag because I know what the production he could do. Even though he might be lower end of receivers, but he's still a receiver that's producing the league.
Now the coach overpaid for Alec Pierce. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Bro, you gotta pay the market, gang.
Still,
Pay the market.
you don't get that much. I ain't gonna lie. I know he was a 1,000-yard receiver, but
1,000-yard receiver, young. Like you. I'm saying like that's another thing. You're also still paying on upside and production.
he got what 30 mil.
He got 29. I feel like that's a good price. If he would have left the coach, he would have got like 30, 32 probably.
You'd have probably
Took a
got
pay
more.
cut.
For me, I'd probably say, you said it could be any player. I'm not gonna name a specific player, but you said it could be like any player that's like available, right?
No, I said like you got the money, you can afford it, and everybody not on the market like so old. Because I know you want to get old players. You gonna
Yeah.
probably want to draft some younger guys, but
I can agree with B said about free agency is more like I'll say like more reliable to bet on because it's like they're already proven. But I'm gonna say the draft only because it's cheaper, a little bit cheaper than a free agent. Because free agents they can also always sometimes be a hit or miss. It also just depends on who you end up picking up. Because, for instance, Patrick Queen when he was on the Ravens, he was pretty solid. You get into the Steelers, he's not really doing much. You feel me? And then Steelers, I don't know how much they paid him. I forgot, but they was expecting the Ravens Patrick Queen on the Steelers, and he didn't do much. Same thing with us getting Kevin Byard. I think that 2023 season, we thought Kevin Byard was gonna be on shit. He didn't really do much, and then he went to the Bears. He was doing way better than when we had him. So I say it'd be a little bit easier to take a chance on the draft because at least they're still young. It'd be cheaper, and it wouldn't be much of a it wouldn't be much of a hit on your end because it's like you still have a chance to develop them instead of like it being like a complete hit or miss.
For me, yeah, I'd probably say through the draft. I'm not gonna lie.
gotta go through the draft,
Yeah,
bro. Ain't
probably
gonna-
through the draft because literally I can't lie. Schemes make players, bro, and then for the draft, you're drafting guys for your scheme. Like, well, I guess you say the same for free agent, but I'll probably pick draft. Yeah, draft.
I mean, I feel like draft is the best option. Reason being, I think not the cheaper route for me is more of younger guys are more hungry. I feel like players get paid and they start to relax a little bit. But when you were younger, and also you a homegrown team, you not homegrown, but you stick to that team and you stay to that team. You locked in. You younger. You trying to show out. Older players they get paid and they start have ass and shit a little bit. So
Yeah.
I always
I mean, yeah, with the younger guys, bro. I mean, you could say that. I mean, yeah, they're obviously more hungry and stuff like that. But it's like I don't know. It's just hard to like to draft. Know where your pick is gonna hit. You could draft a nigga and you don't know if your pick is gonna hit at all.
and
He
even
could be
free
a bust.
agency though. Like Mary said with Patrick Queen though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Patrick Queen. That the hope is because you know what he can do, and you know the hope is for him to be good. The hope is also with the hope of draft too. I get that, but like I ain't gonna lie, players really flop out the league from a draft. You could literally draft a bust. Like
Yeah,
he
but the
might not be
Steelers,
a
I feel
team.
like they were expecting him to be Roquan. And I think that's what they were expecting him. They paid him all that money.
I mean, yeah, they paid him all that money, but like he's bad, but he's not to the point where you're gonna cut him. Like a rookie could be so bad that you might have to cut him after year one or trade him, like Jalen Pope. I'm just saying. Had to bring him. Had to yeah. Like it's certain shit that like certain shit with drafting, but it's just the uncertainty of drafting somebody.
Sound like you got some personal issues that going on there. That's probably why you against
Bro,
him
it's
drafting.
just hard
Pope,
to draft
Pope, could
good.
this ever come
It's
across
damn near
Brody
Like a
impossible.
DM problem to
Hill?
me. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
impossible.
saying. I
Right,
mean,
coach the
Howie,
Eagles
he don't
fan.
got that problem, bro. I mean, Howie don't
Howie,
got
yeah,
that
yeah,
problem,
yeah, yeah. But not everybody got a fucking Howie Roseman, bro.
but we
I ain't
do.
gonna lie. If you don't know how to fucking draft, it's hard to draft, bro. It's dead air. It's really hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The only team that really drafted their team and then like they've done something is and won the champ is the Eagles early.
I ain't gonna lie. Eagles ain't missed in the draft for at least
They ain't
five,
missing a
six
minute.
years. Like they ain't missed at all. Like their first round picks all are dogs.
Yeah.
Like, it's just I don't know.
So speaking of the draft, I want to get into like draft storylines. So, who's you guys' favorite prospect?
Like I said earlier, Jordan Tyson, receiving one.
Favorite
Listen,
prospect?
that's my favorite. Like that's my favorite prospect in the whole draft. Like if there was some way we can get Jordan Tyson, I would be 100% on it. I literally think Jordan Tyson. I know he's a star in the league, gang. I ain't gonna lie, he's receiver one. He has it. Like you gotta look the way he moves on the field, bro. Like it's magical. Like he flows so good, bro. Like
That's a good one.
it's literally like he's just gliding out there, bruh. Like he can win deep, he can play inside, he can play outside. The nigga can do it all, bruh. The only concern, I guess, injuries, not injuries.
God damn, boy!
Blazing that
What
nigga.
the fuck was that?
I'm speaking the truth, bruh. Like you gotta understand, like a lot of niggas not high on this nigga. Like I mean, there's some guys obviously high on him. I think he's the best receiver in the draft. That's probably the most interesting. But like, if you're speaking from like my team perspective, because we
You
were
didn't
here,
say from
I
my
mean,
team's
we need a
perspective.
receiver. But like with an edge rusher, probably because we also need that as well. Probably like TJ Parker. He was a player that was like early on, like his sophomore year. He was looked at as like a top 10 pick easily, but then he had a down year this year, so it might have pushed his draft stock a little bit. Like he might fuck around and slip to the second round. But if he's there at 31, like I said, Jordan Tyson's gone. I say we draft TJ Parker. I like him a lot.
What about y'all? Favorite prospect?
For me, I was kind of saying this before we extended Dallas Goddard. I was saying Kansas City. I don't think he's gonna drop to 23, of course, but just him being the type of tight end he is, he can block, good pass catcher, and him running a four. This is a 4-3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
4-3 is a tight end. That's kind of insane, bro. So, I feel like the way his skill set is, you can use him in many diverse ways. So I feel like whoever gets him would hopefully they use him in a good way. But that nigga, he's a dog, bro. So either him or I say Ruben Bang, bro. His bend is kind of crazy, bro. Like after watching his pro day film, bro, that's what was you guys say?
I'm saying Pro Day. I mean, Pro Day is pretty good. He's a good prospect. I like him a lot, but Pro Day can be a little misjudging sometimes.
No, yeah, I feel like it favors the players a lot, but it still kind of shows like their capabilities of what they can and can't do.
I like Bane
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I see them too.
He cooking Texans ass in the back. But what we got? I mean, all right. So all right. So first round, if I go with need edge.
All right, your favorite prospect?
Oh, prospect Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles.
My
That's what
boy
I need.
Sonny.
That's what we need. We need a nigga who can.
We need a linebacker too. So
We need a nigga who
honestly.
fly to the ball. I mean, I don't need Sonny Styles and my sleeper guy Chris Brazel. That's 6'5", run a 4.4, maybe a high 4.3. That's what we need.
No.
Fentanyl.
Gang. I'm up. Thanks. He's a fentanyl. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Them Tennessee receivers be having niggas, bro, to have y'all a little lace, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like, listen, they had what's his name? Jalen Hyatt. He was never a receiver, fast, tall receiver. Bad in the
Yeah.
league. Well, they had Dante Thorne last year, fast, tall receiver, bad in the league. Like you gotta understand, like they have a pattern of Tennessee receivers not being good. I'm not saying he's gonna be terrible. I think he probably got the most upside of all of them, but I just don't like them type receivers.
PTSD type
Uh,
shit.
I mean, we ain't never really drafted a nigga like that, but
Nikhil.
it is PTSD.
Nikhil
The kid
Harry.
wasn't as fast, but like if you want to do like PTSD, because he's like a Xavier Leggett, fast, big. I'm saying those
Nah,
receivers
we
just don't work
drafted
in the
him
league
because
right
he
now.
built like DK. Man, actually, not.
They're like
Same draft class. But yeah, he's built, grabbing everything,
they,
everything got at ASU.
they big and fast, and they don't be working. Like them tight receivers, I don't know.
um, like bro said, Sonny Styles is my favorite player. I got two favorite players. I mean, Sonny Styles and Jacob Rodriguez. They're both linebackers. Both of my favorite players in the draft this year. Both of them are great linebackers. I hope not my Bucks can get one or the other. I know we're not getting Styles. We going too early, but
Fuck no.
Rodriguez, we can get him. We could trade back. Maybe I don't know what round he going now. They got him.
I ain't gonna, I see. Like, I think he goes like early second. So
I see him in the first in some mocks, but I don't know. But we're gonna see. But I like both of them guys though. Both of them just talented players. Ain't gonna lie. But what's your thoughts on the QB class?
I ain't gonna lie. So I like with the QB class. Obviously, the top guy, Fernando Mendoza. I think Mendoza's good. I don't think there's a crazy gap between him and Ty Simpson. It's not a crazy gap at all. But they obviously with Mendoza is obviously because Mendoza's played more games. He played more starting games. With the NFL, like if you ain't played more than I think 15 starting games, like you're not gonna be highly touted as a quarterback. Like if you only had like 1 year, like Ant Rich had 1 year, he's still with top four because the way he tested and stuff, and that was upside pick. But like, if you're not a starting quarterback for more than a year, Tyson's only played 1 year, so they're obviously not going to be high on him, and they don't think he has a lot of traits. But I think the difference between Ty Simpson and Mendoza, it's not a big gap. I feel like with Mendoza had a solid team, he played pretty well, but like Ty Simpson had his moments too as well. He also had some bad moments. Mendoza also had some bad moments too. So it's like I feel like it's not 50-50, but I do think I think Ty Simpson can also go higher than he's well expected right now. I think he probably go like 16 to the Jets, but he also might go on the back end, like somebody trade up for him, like the Cardinals or something.
Yeah, I pretty much agree.
All right,
I
so
can't really I say I have too much thoughts because I know Mendoza gonna go first. Ty Simpson, I'm not sure where he would fall. I feel like depending on if a team really needs them, because I know, like we said, the Cardinals probably, but Cardinals they still got Jacoby, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like
Kobe's not the answer.
I feel like they're gonna take a chance with Jacoby just off of what he did, even though he might
They're
not
gonna
be the best quarterback possible, but I don't know.
I think they're gonna
I
draft. I think they're gonna draft a quarterback no matter what. I'm not saying like it might not be in the first, second round, but they're gonna draft a quarterback.
yeah, I agree with
Maybe,
that.
they have to at that point because they traded
yeah.
Kyler, so it's like they can't just rely on Jacoby. I feel like they're gonna definitely draft him, but I don't know. I
Because I
don't
ain't gonna
know.
lie, there's some upside guys like Nussmeyer, Drew Adler, Taylor Green, like those guys are like they have upside. They were like those were the top quarterbacks before they got hurt or they had a bad year. So like, yeah.
For me, after Mendoza and Ty, I like Green Dude. He actually got some upside. But after those guys, y'all hear that?
Like
I
a
can't.
fart.
Yeah, that's what that is. Rest of them guys, nah. Carson Beck needs the perfect, and I mean the perfect.
Carson Beck, yeah,
He needs the perfect situation to hoop. Pavia, he destroyed his stock after that Heisman race. So honestly, I think he might go undrafted.
He probably will.
He destroyed his whole fucking stock after his whole Heisman, his bullshit. I think he going drafted. Penn State, bruh, Aller. I think he falls really late, but I don't think he gets a chance anywhere.
I don't know.
And Nussmeier, I don't think Nussmeier gets like all these guys destroyed their stock to this year to where like last year, all these guys were lotto picks. Nussmeier was a lotto pick. Aller was a lotto pick. Beck, he was never there, but Pavia was a lotto pick. Never mind, he wasn't there either.
I ain't gonna lie. Beck was number one pick before everything came out. I don't know what happened. He was looking like he was supposed to be top quarterback. But
2 years ago,
he was 2 years ago. Yeah, he was supposed to be. So like there was upside of him to still possibly, but like nah, he kind of ruined his stock too.
Like his last year at Georgia, he dogged it, and his Miami stock completely gone.
So like Nussmeier, he was like what I'm hearing about Nussmeier is that like he had a lot of injuries this year, so like they're giving him that excuse, and like he had his pro day recently, so like I think he got like a meeting with like the Rams or something, so like he could go like later rounds and probably sit behind like Stafford or somebody, and then be the quarterback. So like it's teams out there that are like believe in him a little bit. So like I don't know. I think Drew Allen has some upside too, because like a team like say like the Jets got Geno, but then Geno Smith, bruh, like they could draft a quarterback late in the rounds and draft for upside.
They got 2 first. I keep saying Todd Simpson going in the first. Maybe
Ty Simpson possibly, but if they don't take Ty Simpson, they probably take a quarterback later in the rounds and see what they like.
So clearly, Mendoza is the number 1 quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, obviously.
So let's just say he was coming in last year. Where does he go? Does he go before Cam Ward, after Cam Ward, before Jackson Dart?
I ain't gonna lie, Shedeur was supposed to go too, but that was nonsense.
Shedeur was supposed to go up there too.
He was.
Actually, yeah, he's going after Shedeur. Like, he's going after Shedeur. He's right. He's not better than Shedeur.
Not. I mean, obviously, but Shedeur failed for other reasons. He didn't fall for his production.
Yeah, I'm putting other reasons aside.
It would probably be after. I ain't gonna lie, coming off technically he had a Heisman season. I ain't gonna lie, he would probably be after Ward, right after Ward. Off last year, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, cause like he had a.
No. With this season performance, but he went. I just say he went last year though.
Yeah, he'd go after Ward.
After Ward too.
Yeah, he still got the Ward. Like Mendoza had a good year, but like if Mendoza was coming out in other classes, because he was hurt this year. He wasn't hurt, but he missed a couple games. It's like I don't know. It's just not. Cam Ward had a year where he solidified he was one. Like he knew he came in that year and solidified I'm the number 1 pick. I'm the number 1 quarterback off the board. Like the gap between him and the other quarterbacks was a big gap. The gap between him and Mendoza is not as big as the gap between him and his current class. So yeah, it wouldn't be too crazy.
I still wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm basing it off what I've seen him do this year. But it's like I still like Dart over him. I still like Shedeur over him. I wasn't big on Shuck coming out of Louisville, but I say like with Shuck, like what I got from Shuck, he was the most pro ready out of all of them. So it's like that was his upside to me. So I'll probably say it go Cam, Shedeur, Dart, then Mendoza, then Shuck for me. If he came out of last year. Then we throw Will behind him. Then Dillon Gabriel. He probably the worst one out of the batch.
Nah, you don't.
Dillon Gabriel. What you think, Mir?
Uh, what was it? Where do I think Mendoza would be in the last year's draft class?
Yeah.
I'd probably say putting the shit with Shador aside, I'd probably say he'd go after Shador because um I feel like like B was saying, like the gap, the skill gap between Cam Ward and the rest of the QBs was it was more significant than Mendoza's to his current draft class. So and I feel like that last year's draft class with quarterbacks was kind of better than this year. So I'd say he'd go after Shador or after Shador or after Dart.
Dart, so QB4.
Uh,
He's the QB4 in his last year's draft.
There's no way. I'm sorry. Like I just he would go after he just Heisman year, bro. I mean, he won the Heisman. It's just that national championship. It really carried him over too. So like, I ain't gonna lie, he'll go for Shador.
I mean, this wasn't like a
It wasn't a
crazy
crazy,
Heisman year.
obviously Heisman year, but he had a good year. I ain't gonna
Won
lie,
the
he had a
Natty,
good year.
bro. Won Indiana. I mean,
Yeah, like shit
he
like
did
that.
go
Just
undefeated too. So I feel like that would bring like hella eyes and people would just be like, oh, carried like brought their team to it was like their first title in like how long or something? Or I can't
he gonna
remember.
want QB1 for me. Ain't gonna lie.
what?
You think he's
No,
better than Cam?
not better than fucking Cam Ward.
It's just, I mean, I'm gonna say it's like 1A, 1B almost, and like you can't go wrong with either pick between him and Cam. He definitely going over Shador and going over Jackson Dart, 100%.
Me Cam Ward was looking at college nigga. He was making that shit look too
Cam Ward was
easy.
nice though. I wouldn't
Cam
be mad
Ward
if he
was,
picked Cam Ward. Wouldn't be mad if he
was
picked
too easy for him, man.
McDaniels. You know, I'm not mad at either or. But got one more question for y'all on the draft storylines. Who y'all feel like has the most pressure in this draft? Like they can afford no mistakes.
Mendoza.
Mendoza. Like,
Oh no, as a team. So
Oh,
They say
oh, as a
team.
team.
Jets.
Yeah, probably the Jets.
Actually, wait, no. Cowboys. Take that
I
back.
mean, yeah.
They gotta break that cycle of Cowboys gonna be Cowboys with these fucked up ass picks. I mean, they don't have a lot of bad draft picks, but like, you know what I mean? It's like you have 2 first round draft picks this year. One of these, like, either one of these just gotta smack. Like either one of them. And then with this class being a good defensive class, there's 9 times out of 10, both of these picks are gonna be 2 defensive picks. They got it. Both of these picks got to smack. You had a terrible defense last year. You come in this year with a new DC, so it's like I guess you bring in a new scheme, but it's like both of these defensive picks got to smack this year. So I say them. If not this year, then I think Cowboys players are gonna not Cowboys players. Cowboys fans are really gonna be on Jerry's head because it's like, all right, Brody, it's like, our defense was trash this year. You didn't scout a team, and you made this final decision. What is good enough for these 2 picks for this year? Like you traded Michael for these 2 picks, and if they're both ass, you know what I mean? So I'll say that.
I definitely agree. I say either Cowboys or I say the Bengals. Main reason why I say Bengals because they need to work on a way to protect Joe Burrow and get their defense together. And I feel like they don't have enough money, and they clearly show that they don't like spending money on their key players. So they definitely have the most pressure in the draft because they got to find a way to get that defense sorted out, especially with the pieces that's in this draft class. They can at least get a jump start by picking the right person. So if they don't pick correctly, this can definitely ruin their chances of that.
Yeah. Now I've seen they supposed to get Delane.
Delane?
Yeah, I'm seeing that's what he supposed to fall to, but we'll see.
the Bengals.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
If Downs right there, you don't pass on Downs, bro.
Downs might be there too. They might take Downs over him. But for me, it'll probably be you can't fuck this draft up. Ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'll say the Jets. I ain't gonna lie, they're in a position right now where they can they have a lot of holes in that team. They added some pieces through free agency, but like they don't know. Like they just added Geno Smith. Like it's just too many. It's just too much. Like it's too much they got to do. I feel like what they're really doing is they're gonna draft some guys, some young guys with upside, and then probably be bad again this year, and then tank for next year, and then get a real quarterback. Get because I think they got like 2 first next year too.
Yeah.
So like I feel like the Jets they're probably gonna take some good pieces. Like if you're a player going to the Jets, you just gotta be solid enough to just be solid. I ain't gonna lie, especially next year. So like, say they got the number 2 pick, they're gonna take probably Alvaro Reese. So like, they're gonna have to figure out what to do with him. Maybe put him at linebacker, put him at edge. So like, it's really gonna be a developmental year for them. So like, I feel like you gotta pick the right guys. Pick the guys that you feel like you could develop into stars.
Yeah, and then they got the 12th pick this year too, so it's like I don't know, they're in a good spot, but it's like the Jets gonna be the Jets, so we gonna see.
I do agree with the Jets. I feel like the Jets and the Browns. I mean, these are two of the worst organizations in the whole NFL, and they got both of them teams got 2 first-round draft picks, and so I know the Jets got 2 next year as well. So, but the Browns they only got 2 this year. So, and both of them are shitty, and the Browns are also in the crowded division. So, you can't afford to fuck this up. And y'all been having years of shit. So, I mean, you got 2 draft picks. You got to make it work. They got the most pressure in the draft, both of them 2 teams. I mean, Cowboys got 2 picks as well. But, I mean, the Cowboys offense is still going to be 10 times better than the Jets and the Browns. So, that's why they're not my top pick. Them 2 teams got to pick right 100% because the future's on the line. But moving on to the next one. Dream draft fits. I want y'all to pick one player in a team you think that player would have the most impact on.
For me, it'll probably be Caleb Downs and the Bengals. That's probably like I feel like it's a fit he wants. Like he wants to be a Bengal. I seen earlier they asked him in an interview. He was somebody asked him if he spoke with the Bengals. He said no comment. So I feel like he probably has spoke with them. He just like trying to keep it on the hush, not trying to say too much. I feel like that's also would be a dream fit for him, or him also in the Commanders too. Those 2 spots for him would be perfect. Like him right there with them young DBs, young coming up DBs, that would be perfect. But the Bengals, they already have some solid corners, so I don't think they had the rush to get a corner. Their corners are pretty okay. They got DJ Turner, so I feel like Caleb Downs with that defense, they just got cooked from the Chiefs. That would like solidify their backside, the back end. So that'll be perfect for them. And then they just gotta hope they get pressure.
Yeah, the trenches on both sides though.
For
Not
me,
solid.
yeah, for me, I'd say I'll probably say Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. Main reason why I
Cardinals?
say that, yeah, only reason why I say that is because
Sneaky.
James Conner came off. He got injured. They do have Trey Benson, but I feel like they also need just to keep their offense afloat because they do have Marv Wilson, McBride. I feel like having a decent run game would actually make help your team a little bit more than you would expect because their defense isn't. I mean, their defense is kind of dog shit, but they're like I feel like they just need like something to help their offense like afloat basically. Like I feel like Jeremiah Love will help elevate their offense. It'll keep up for the lack of their defense basically.
Yeah. Me trying to pick. Delane to the Rams, that'd be a good ass one. You get oh no, Delane got top 10 potential to me. Like that.
Wait to the Rams?
Yeah, that's a dream pick. Like I think that would fit perfect. You get McDuffie on one side, who's already not CB1, but you get. I mean, like he's a CB1 on the previous team. He'll be a CB1 on this team, and then you get
and he can play inside. So.
and then you got Delane coming in, best corner SAC, which is already hard to do, and coming out 4-3. And I don't even think he allowed a touchdown this year. So that'd be perfect for me, or perfect one. Another one. If I go with linebacker, we got some good at linebackers. Panthers and Sonny Styles, Devin Lloyd, Sonny Styles at linebacker, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that's probably got Devin Lloyd Center. That'd be crazy as shit.
I do not want to see. I do not. I mean, I know that's not happening, but I would hate for that to happen. I ain't gonna lie.
That'd be crazy.
No, yeah.
Or
Me
Sonny Style to the Steelers. That'd be crazy too.
Yeah.
When that defense would be crazy.
Right.
Same.
Peyton Wilson, Styles, Highsmith, got Ward, Hayward, you got Hyrig, whatever his name is. Oh my lord. That front,
Urban.
yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that should be wild.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I guess my dream draft fit. I hate this team. Y'all know I hate this team. Can't stand this team. I don't want to see them in the Super Bowl ever again. The Chiefs. But
I thought you were about to us.
Yeah, you was the Eagles. Yeah, I see, man. He thought he was the
I don't
Eagles.
fuck with the Eagles either. But anyway, it's the Chiefs. If Pat Mahomes gets another playmaker out there, he gets some Mekhi Lemon, or I still like Jordan Tyson, even though I think Mekhi Lemon is better and Colonel Tate is better. I still like Tyson, but let's just say one of them playmakers end up on the Chiefs, and they just re-signed Kelsey. They got Rashee Rice with no criminal issues this year. He can start the season, start the beginning of the season. Mahomes is. I know Mahomes. He may or might not start the first week of the season, but if they get another playmaker out there, that's a dream fit for them. But also, Jeremiah Love to the Commanders. I know the Commanders need defense, but
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love is probably the top 3
Him and
best
JD
players.
in that backfield.
And him and JD in that backfield would be a crazy situation. I ain't gonna lie.
Reason right
So,
there.
them two players and them 2 teams would make immediate impacts, and I just feel like would change the offense completely.
Hey, Commanders fans, if you hear this, don't get y'all motherfucking hopes up, bro. If you get Love, Brody, I'm not gonna lie, y'all still some fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
And I want to personally say this. This year, you have a full blown hitter out of me this year, and I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now, bro. Y'all be happy about all these mid tier guys. You guys are poop. It ain't nothing happen. Y'all get Jeremiah Love, still poop.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, the offense gonna look crazy though.
Must be, man.
But anyway, I guess
That's not
but anyway, I guess that wraps it up. The second episode. I want to announce that we are doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers on
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
A jersey giveaway, any jersey of your choice. You gotta follow
damn.
the Instagram, be subscribed to the channel, and comment your favorite NFL team under this video. And after we reach 100 subscribers, we're going to announce the winner. Next episode, we're gonna be having our own round 1 mock draft. Look forward to that. Y'all can follow us on Off the Bench 4 on Instagram, Off the Bench 2 on TikTok. I'm dropping weekly debates, off-season stuff, draft stuff. We're gonna keep it coming. Just tap in and log in with us. So
Sure.
Lock and hit that subscribe button now for real. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn on the
like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, interact on all them joints. We gonna interact with you. Yeah.
y'all can drop some questions in the comments. If y'all want to ask any questions, we could respond to them questions.
Anything y'all want us to go over? We got y'all.
Yeah, we out.
On the bench.
He got put on that jump back to W4. I'm putting that shit on the fuckers and style. Can't wait that bitch.